Before money existed, human societies relied entirely on barter to survive.
Barter worked only when both people wanted exactly what the other offered.
This limitation made trade inefficient as populations and markets expanded violent.
No, complex.
Economies needed a common measure of value that everyone could accept. Good.
The solution was not invented overnight. It evolved through trust.
Rare objects slowly became symbols of value across civilizations.
Gold and silver were durable, scarce, and difficult to fake. These metals solved barter's biggest problem, Inten, trust. Coins standardized value and accelerated trade dramatically.
Trade routes expanded as money became widely accepted.
Money allowed value to move across distance and time.
Trust, not force, became the foundation of economic exchange.
Carrying metal was heavy, dangerous, and inefficient for long journeys.
In China, paper money emerged over 1,000 years ago.
These notes represented stored value, not value themselves.
Trust shifted from metal to written promises.
Over time, people stopped demanding on physical gold back.
Banks emerged as guardians of trust and value.
Banking systems accelerated economic growth.
Banks also introduced lending, credit, and risk.
Credit allowed economies to expand beyond physical limits. But trust became more fragile as systems grew complex.
Money was no longer metal, meddling. It was belief.
After independence, America needed its own stable currency. In 1792, the US dollar was officially created.
The dollar was backed by gold and silver.
$1 represented a fixed amount of real metal.
This backing built early trust in the currency.
Banks became central to money circulation. Over time, the money supply expanded with the economy.
Inflation reduces purchasing power over time.
In 1971, gold backing officially ended.
The dollar became fiat money.
Fiat money is backed by trust, not metal. Many expected the system to fail.
Instead, the dollar grew stronger. Global trade increasingly relied on the US dollar. Oil and commodities were priced in dollars.
Stability attracted global trade partners.
This reinforced global demand for dollars.
Trust, scale, and consistency sustained dominance.
The dollar became the world's reserve currency.
Banks facilitated international transactions.
Global trade depends on shared belief.
Belief sustains value across borders.
Today, money is mostly digital.
Inflation still shapes everyday life.
Numbers replace paper, but trust remains essential. Trade connects economies worldwide. The dollar remains central to that system. That belief is shared by billions.
Trust is the real currency.
Inflation tests discipline.
Trust is earned over time.
And lost quickly.
The dollar survives because trust is maintained.
Rules, transparency, and accountability matter.
So does economic productivity.
The dollar is not perfect.
But it remains trusted.
Because trust is shared belief.
Money is a story we all agree to tell.
The dollar is one of the strongest stories.
Written in trust.
Backed by institutions.
Tested by inflation.
Moved by trade.
This is how money was born, and why the dollar is trusted. Money works because we believe it does.